Oil technical analysis November 16, FXEmpire.com. The light sweet crude contract, which you have in front of you now, did rise during the session on Tuesday, and it is pressing up against the $100 mark, which we think should be pretty resistive and could be the end of this run, at least for the interim of the overall move. The area should see some selling, and it most certainly will be resistive just because of the enormity of the figure. Now, whether or not this falls down to 95 when it pulls back, or if it's the top of the move and we go down to 90, or perhaps even lower, is an entirely different story altogether. So, what we are doing is we're watching the 100 mark to see if we get some type of suggestive candle in one direction or the other to place our trade. We think a pullback will probably come back just simply because it has been a pretty much one direction move for quite some time, and you have to run out of steam at one point or another. And certainly traders who got in at 77.50 or so are well in profits at this point and will more than likely want to take some. So really we need to just see what the market does first and hold off on any analysis until then. And we think that perhaps Wednesday may be a day that shows us something that can give us a hint to future direction. Looking at the Brent market, you can see that we did rise again on Tuesday, and the 110 area still seems to be pretty supportive, but we think it's capped by 115, so we're calling for a sideways market at this point, a scalper's market. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're just taking buys at the bottom and sells at the top, or the closer we get to the top, trying to take a few ticks and leaving it at that. It's pretty directionless at this moment in time. Once we break through 115, assuming we keep going to the top side, then of course 120 will come into play as the major resistance. But in the meantime, it looks like this market's set to consolidate, and it would make sense as the light sweet crude perhaps pulls back and at least takes a rest at the 100 mark that both of these markets might be a little bit tired and just simply trying to take a breather.